Today we are making a very, very simple steak and potatoes dish. We have some feta cheese right here. We have some potatoes. We have whole garlic that we're going to stick in here. I know this is going to come out great. Then we have some basil, followed by some thyme. Then we have some more oregano. Well, did we do oregano already? No, that was basil. I think it's the heat change. Good weather is coming. I'm getting frantic. Then we have some red peppers. I'm going to sprinkle that more so in the middle so it can go into the cheese. And this is feta cheese, by the way. Then we get a little pepper, some ground pepper, some beautiful Himalayan salt, favorite. Now that that's prepared, we're going to scooch this to the side.
Sounds good. Next.
Okay, then next we have up this beautiful steak. With this beautiful steak, I'm gonna add the olive oil. I'm waiting to add the olive oil to the potatoes. We're gonna do that as well. We're gonna take the olive oil, and the reason why I like using the rack is so that the flavors that we put on the steak, they don't get onto the pan, and then you have one side more flavorful than the other. Then with that, we're gonna take some salt, force of habit closing it. Then pepper. And we're going to turn it on the other side. Do that as well. Start with the pepper since it's in hand already. Followed up by the salt. And what I like to do is I like to sear my meat first so it doesn't stay in the oven that long. So right now we have a skillet that's right here. I'm going to slide this over and scooch so you can see it. So we're going to take this and we're going to sear our steak. And we're going to put it back on this pan. And while that is starting, we have some butter here, so we can make like a garlic butter. Have some parsley. I'm going to sprinkle this parsley in. We also have some onion powder, some minced onion. Show you those. Look how fast the steak is cooking. Let me turn this over. And we're going to put some garlic in this, but I want to stick this in the microwave a little bit so we can finish off this steak and stick it in the oven. And then we're going to add some garlic to it. Make sure your butter is room temperature and you won't have this issue. Okay, so while we're waiting for that last little bit to sear, I'm going to take the olive oil and sprinkle it over. Not too much, just enough. Okay, now that we've browned this steak a little bit on both sides, I'm going to take it and finish it off in the oven. We're going to put these both in at 400. Keep your eye on this because we only want it at 135, okay? So we're going to stick this in the oven at 400 degrees for 35-40 minutes. Okay, so we have taken the potatoes out of the oven. hot here. I like potatoes with the skin on them. Most people don't. I do. I feel like the skin holds the moisture in. Ooh, my goodness. And you guys just don't know how hot this freaking potato is. But I'm holding it. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side because I don't waste food. But, so we got that all mixed in. How's that look, Ryan?
Looks great.
Okay, now we're gonna shoot over to our steak here. See, the steak is nice and juicy. Nice and pink on the inside. I like my steak like this.
Love it.
Most people don't, but I do. So while this is resting a little bit more, what I'm gonna do is I am going to take some butter that I have here. And this butter, I am going to, it's mixed up with the parsley. It's room temperature. And it has a little bit of onion flakes in it, only because I like this, the little bite that onion gives. And then we're gonna take a clove of garlic. I was right the first time. Yeah, this way, okay. Ah! Almost lost my finger. Ah! Almost lost it again. So we're gonna take this. All right. Gonna mix this up. Let that sit for 2 seconds. Gonna finish cutting the steak up. I've got to sharpen my knives a little better. And always make sure you put something underneath so that it doesn't slide while you're cutting. That helps a whole lot. We're gonna take these few pieces right here to plate up. So we're gonna take this. I need this fat piece right here. We're gonna scoop out. Not too much because this is not a lot of. And it rested for a little while, so it's not as hot as it should be. Because I'm so sick of burning my tongue. It's hot as blazes today in Vegas. Sheesh. Okay, let's see. Haven't eaten red meat in so long. Let's see how we did. Very moist. Could be a little bit more tender. Woo. That was good. It tastes great. Enjoy.